What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to Best of the Damn Best. That's right. We are live. We are live. We are live. A couple minutes early. You're supposed to go at 8:10, but we're going now. Want to go across the board real quick. Um, Second brother, how you doing, bro? What's up with you? What's good?
Man, same old, same old. Finally getting down to these boxes, down to the last two.
God damn. And what is that right there next to you right there? I know we talked about
That's
it
Morgan.
on
That's
stream.
30 Morgan from The Walking Dead. I have Carol upstairs. So
Okay.
I was
That's what's
working
up.
on that line. That's working on that line to finish that up. Made the last payment for the governor.
Shit.
So I'm just, trying to fill up that detox with the Walking Dead. And also making my plans and setting up a diorama, a Death Star diorama. A guy had 3D printed some stuff
Okay.
from Etsy that I got. So, but I had
Shit.
to paint it, and I had to go through all that stuff. Something to
Got,
occupy my time. So
got you. Man,
everything's
that's
good.
a nice little project to have right there. That's awesome shit. I can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see that. Going around the board, we got SB. It's been a while, brother. How you
Yep,
doing,
it's
man?
been a while. Doing good. Uh, Nice to be here at night with you guys again. Normally I work
Absolutely.
swing shifts, so it's harder to get on. But yeah,
Absolutely.
just chilling. Been a good week.
Absolutely. Good week, a lot of drops. And I see you flexing that Iron Man right there. I see that. I see that. Definitely
Yeah,
gonna be
it's a big
talking
one.
about that tonight. Absolutely. And I
Damn, they
had
made
to
me drop both.
They dropped, man. They went ham with it. They went hard as a mother today
Yeah.
with it. Absolutely. And last but not least on the panel, looking cool as a mother
Dude,
man right here.
no, man, I'm tired. I was just about to yawn. He made me laugh.
Anthony
What's
says
good, my
Scale
man?
Mafia out of his slumber. What's up, brother?
No, nothing, man. It's been long day, man, but it's good to be here, man. Just a little tired, a little headache, but hell yeah,
Absolutely.
man.
Man, my
Um,
man, look, my man looked like he about to take over for Trejo in Heat. That's who he looked like.
dude, let's go, man. Heat's the shit.
He is the shit.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. Always good to
Absolutely.
be.
Absolutely. And we got more in store for everybody. But first, let's roll this intro and we'll see you right back here. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Best of the Best. And we just want to, while we got a few people in here, just wanted to give a shout out to everybody that's viewing us that was early tonight. That was viewing. Collector Joey, what's up, my guy? He said, good one to be on. Yes, this is going to be a good one tonight. We got a lot of good shit to talk about. Fig Man, what's up? He said Thursday night with Best of the Best. Great way to end the week. Absolutely, my brother. You know how we do. Women 42. He said, true. Although some silly reason all day I was thinking it's Friday. That is funny. I've had those days myself, brother.
Me too, man.
Absolutely. We got King Black Bolt in the house. He said that Star Lord is for flames. It sure enough is, brother. We got Justin McFly in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely good for you to be here. We got low key. Ain't nothing low key about this brother. I know he probably out there, on the truck right now handling business. What's up with you, Calvin? Definitely, bro. Always good to have you in here. Definitely need you back on here next week, my brother. Absolutely. Philip the Fool in the house. What's up with you? What's up with you? We got Aaron Collects in the house. He like, yo, what up with you? We got Karen Kelly Nerd Corner. Some of my day ones, they've been down with me since the beginning when I was doing my videos with my iPhones. They've been down and they were with me this morning as well. So definitely welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Got collectible chats. City Rider in the building as well. Absolutely. We got the talented Renz Talentino. Absolutely. He says, good evening, everyone. Hit that like button. We got AJ Rivera. Absolutely. With the yo, got Tully in the house. What's up with you? Good evening to you as well. And of course, we got my guy Hoff's hometown hero in the damn building. He said, look at my boy Beam. 5K Tony, 3K J with the man, the myth, the legend, second brother himself. Damn, that's how you do it, bro. Absolutely. Thanks so much for that, Hoff. Absolutely, absolutely. We got some more people in here. And I know we got to get this guy in here. And I know this guy right here, you know, right now, he was right. That's all I can say. Because at this point, I've lost all hope with that N1. Y'all know who it is. The beard god himself, Mario, in the building. What's up with you, brother?
What's happening, fellas? What's going on? How you guys doing? Happy Thursday tonight. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing
Show my
good.
man.
He up there stroking his beard like, see it?
Right. I call my
tell
man. He's the 1/6
Hey,
Nostradamus. That's who he is.
I ain't gotta say shit, dude.
That's his new name. 1/6 Nostradamus.
What's up, brothers? How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing good. What's up with you, man? What you got
Doing
going
good,
on?
man. Doing good, bro. Doing good. Getting ready for Scoundrels tonight, man. I was prepping for the show, and there's actually some cool shit to talk about, you know. So I'm actually excited for tonight. So it's gonna be awesome.
Man, can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. And we got a bomb, $10 bomb from the King, Jonathan King. Thank you so much. He's like, let's go. Good evening, gentlemen. Said, need that war machine. Absolutely, bro.
Dude,
Absolutely.
so good.
It looks great. It looks great. And before we talk about that, I want to bring this up. If you guys haven't, make sure you join the Scale Mafia group on Facebook.
Oh,
That's where I do all my business there. It is great. Great. Also a great place to get news. Because I was scrambling. I had a lot of news to talk about today, but I was like, you know what? I saw my boy Anthony drop some shit that I was like, you know what? We need to talk about this just a little bit. Because I think everybody in here is an X-Men fan. This shit right here.
Yes, sir.
I usually don't. I have a bad habit with helmets. I buy a helmet. At one point, I had like 7 of them. And then I just got rid of the shit because I was like, I don't need the helmets. I don't need it. This one right here is coming home. I'm sorry. I need this one. Second brother, I'm going to go to you on this one, bro. Your thoughts on this wonderful piece right here, man.
You know, I saw it when Anthony teased it, and I'm like, nah, somebody playing. This ain't happening. This can't be happening. Then I looked at the bottom, and when it said X-Men, X-Men 97 under it,
Yep.
I was like, holy shit. Anybody that's an X-Men fan, either they want their hands on that. First, you want your hands on that Magneto helmet. You want your hands on that first.
Yes.
In the second helmet, you really don't want to get your hands on, but you just want to pull it off. You want to be like your man Colossus and pull it off. Is the Juggernaut. You want to rip his off.
That'd be sick. That's sick. That would be a sick helmet.
This right here is coming home. I'm sitting there scrounging like, okay, where I make my damn pre-order?
Yes.
Because damn, I have, and you know, I have a passion for the X-Men.
Hell yeah.
This right here, no. I trying like, I love my Vader helmet, but if I had to pick between the two, it'd be this.
Really?
What?
Damn. For real?
Bro, you cosplay as Vader, man. You go, really?
Dude, hey, look, if I was able to get my hands on Magneto's costume first, I would have jumped on that first.
Damn.
I love Vader, but I love Magneto also.
See, I forgot. See, growing up, the first book I ever remember having in my hand was an X-Men book, and I remember seeing Wolverine, and I was a little kid, so I remember seeing Wolverine and like thinking like Freddy for some reason because you know it was the 80s, you know what I'm saying? So I was little, you know, but this guy put, second brother put an X-Men book in my hand. That was the first thing I seen. So yeah, man.
Okay, now look at it like this: you got badass Magneto, and you got Vader, right? Magneto did the ultimate that Vader couldn't do. He pulled fucking adamantium out of somebody.
Yeah, for sure.
So, damn.
Badass issue.
Damn, you had a matchup like that. Come on, man.
For sure. Damn, I didn't realize we had this guy waiting in the background. Hold on. Cam in the damn building.
What's up, Cam?
What's up, man?
I didn't think you was coming, Cam. You muted.
Oh, my bad. Oh, well, good, man. Yeah, thanks for having me, bro. Yeah, baby went down easy, so here I am.
There you go. We're gonna jump to you real quick, man, because I know you're a big Marvel guy. What is your thought on this piece right here, brother?
Yeah, it looks great, man. This is actually my first time seeing this. Second brother, you chose Marvel over Star Wars. I don't blame you at this point. I can
another one.
This thing looks amazing. And honestly, if you think about it, Magneto was able to do something that Darth Vader actually couldn't, was to bring his children to the dark side, if you think about it. So yeah, I think this thing's fire, bro. Like Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch. I would honestly love to see some
Polaris.
Yep, Polaris. If second brother, you could pull it off, man. Let's see the shoot. We're trying to check it out.
Absolutely.
Man, seeing that, I was just like, damn. Like, wow.
Absolutely. And Anthony, I want to jump to you with this one quick, man. What is your thoughts on this piece, man? Because I saw a little bit.
I have to just give props to the model. I mean, for really selling the essence of Magneto here.
Right.
Let me back it up again. Damn, dude, where'd it go? This is badass, man. Where the fuck did it go? Well, anyway, so I'll find it again. I don't know what just happened here. It was, there we go.
Because are you doing like a pre-order or something like that?
Yeah. So it's $100, which I think is very reasonable. And its pre-order start tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can get it at Hasbro Pulse, along with other, major retailers, of course. So, yeah, bro, like this is a no-brainer. I told you that's why I made that post. I was like, I'm just gonna wear it on the damn stream. I mean, not all the time, but at least once. But it's supposed to be scheduled to come out during the fall this year.
Okay.
So, like I said, pre-orders start tomorrow. I don't know how long it'll. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's like, it's probably not like an ES, but I don't think it's like a pre-order scare. But you never know, though. I mean, if you follow Hasbro's, Black Series Star Wars helmets, I mean, a lot of these they go.
Right.
Yeah,
they go, and then they start holding a little bit of value out there. You're like, damn. I mean, eventually they may they're almost like Hot Toys in a way. Eventually they may redo one.
Yeah.
They may, reissue one, but for the most part, there's a lot out there that, like Incinerator Trooper helmet,
Yeah.
some other ones,
shoot up. Some of them shoot up in price a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is X-Men, dude, and this is awesome because as we know, X-Men 97 is coming soon on Disney Plus. They're kind of a new season of sorts, right, of the old X-Men. So yeah, I'm super excited, dude. Yeah, I know, right? That's Bob. You already know, bro.
Yes,
like we put this thing on, we're good to go, man. So
no Jedi mind tricks. Sorry.
Yeah, none of that shit's gonna work, dude, with this helmet. So
that helmet ain't gonna stop a force choke, y'all. That's all I gotta say.
Dude,
it's Magneto, baby. It's Magneto. He can
Magneto can do all he wants, dude. Force choke, that's it. One and done.
You wouldn't even be able to get a Jedi. Couldn't even get to Magneto, bro.
A Jedi can even get to Vader, bro.
Dude, all his what are lightsabers made out? He'll just destroy your saber and
you
just
don't need no
crumple.
lightsaber, bro. I
don't think Vader would be able to make it to Magneto.
That's it.
Nah, Magneto will win. Magneto will take out any Jedi.
Was that Beam? Really? What's up, man?
So, yeah,
all them robotic parts, bro. I'm just.
I'm going solo on this one.
So Mario, I would ask you your thoughts on this piece. I mean, so I'm guessing you won't be getting this, huh?
Yeah, it's all right. This is cool. It's actually cool to see something different, man. Coming from X-Men, dude. So
yeah, for sure.
I'm curious to see if they'll release this in the parks. Get myself a nice little discount with this thing. So yeah, so that'd be interesting.
Hey, that's something we should talk about, actually. But sorry, go ahead, Mario.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, definitely. That was another.
Yeah, my bad. Go ahead, Mario. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You completely threw me off. I lost my train of thought now, dude.
You're thinking maybe they'll drop this at the park. You get yourself a nice discount.
Yeah.
Well, now you're back on track. So
Look, second, brother. You said you like your Vader helmet, right? I'm just curious, which helmet do you actually have?
What you talking about for the Vader? Well,
Yeah,
I had
for your Vader
one
cosplay.
for the actual cosplay costume, and I do have the Legends Vader helmet that's sitting in the theater room.
Okay, all right. You saw the EFX put one out too, right? They put
Yeah,
out
man, and I
the
tried to get
budget
my
line.
hands on it, and I caught it too late.
Caught it too late. What, is it gone?
What did they do a new one? Because I knew they did one once before.
They did a new one. It's up on pre-order for at Sideshow right now.
Oh shit! Well, I'm on Sideshow's page. I'm gonna check that out.
Check it out, man. No, I would definitely drop the pre-order on that too, man. So I'm looking forward to that. But no, that's cool. Like I said, man, it's something different, man. So we'll see what happens when it comes out.
Definitely.
But I thought the helmet that I tried to get my hands on, I missed out on when Master Replicas did a Vader helmet.
But that was Revenge of the Sith, wasn't it?
I think it was.
This one, the EFX one, is a New Hope. So if you like those red lenses, and it's not as like detailed in the brushed areas, as it's supposed to be, but it looks damn good nonetheless.
I know that Kenobi one. I had that. I had it. I didn't like it because I didn't like the silver part under the bottom. It was just too distracting.
Yeah.
I did not like it. I took it. I had it. I looked at it, put it back right in the box, and returned it. I was like, nah, this ain't my stilo right here at all. But S Beam, your thoughts on this magnificent piece, brother?
Oh, it'd be awesome because I could just put it up there on top of my details next to the Mjolnir that I have up there. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it. I think I've got Entertainment Earth open right there, so I'm just waiting for tomorrow.
Absolutely.
It looks really badass, so I think I want to try to get it.
For sure. Like this was just something different. When I saw it, I was like, "Oh, holy shit! We definitely gotta jump on that. Definitely want that one." Thank you, Rockamon Chris, for the $4.99 bomb. He said we may be getting a new 1/6 by the end of this year, focusing strictly on Black characters. Info sent to your IG. Holy shit, that is
where my Latino characters at, man? I want some of that. I need representation too. Shit.
Yeah.
He should have brown. If he would have said brown, then we would have been okay. But now it's
right. Love son, everybody.
Thank you so much for that, Rockamon Chris. No, I'm definitely gonna check that out. Hell yeah. Shoot. Next up, man, we gotta talk about this. We gotta bring this up, and I'm gonna bring this up straight up. Just put this right here. Oh shit, it didn't work. But anyway, put this right here. Shit. I really wasn't up for getting this, honestly, but after looking at the Sideshow first look, and then now that it's here, I'm like, damn, I kind of want this in my damn collection now. But I'm like, now I got to go through this whole Origins line, and I've been reading comics again. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm getting back in the old stuff too. Like we talking about Chris Claremont, all that stuff from the late 70s, early 80s, and 90s on down. So I'm back in the comics. So I'm really, this is becoming appealing to me right now. I'm gonna go to you, Anthony. I know you got this one you got this, like you paid this off.
No. But
really?
No, the Iron Man I did, or I'm sorry, the War Machine, not the stealth suit.
Yeah.
But that was the thing, right? Like if you guys remember, like when this dropped a year ago,
yeah,
dude, I was super stoked. Definitely for War Machine, obviously, like I said, that one he's paid off, so that's badass. I was like, screw it, this is great. I don't have to worry about it. Now it's finally out. The stealth suit, though, however, it's a tough one. At least it was for me then, and it still kind of is now, right? Because I have War Machine, or I have Iron Man, and now I have War Machine, right? The comic origins. So I was like, damn, do I need 3 of these? Because I'm not trying to collect a lot of Iron Mans, or Stark suits in general, but it is the comic line. And I just was like, you know what? I'm going to get that Iron Man. I'm going to get the War Machine. We're cool. But this suit is badass. The problem is even overseas, it sold out super quick. Like a year ago, sold out super quick. And then, of course, Sideshow sold out pretty quick. So that's not to say you can't find it anywhere. I'm sure you can. I don't know if you can still get it at retail or not. Maybe take a look around at some of your shops that you frequent. But They didn't make a lot of these, specifically the stealth suit. There's not a whole lot, so it kind of sucks too, because when you think about it, and you're like, yeah, I do want that, and then and then it's finally out, but you've waited too long, right? So now I'm like, yeah,
Right.
but I at the end of the day though, I'm probably not picking them up. As dope as it is, War Machine, dude. Iron Man and War Machine is all I really need. This is badass though. I mean, and I know a lot of us probably read this when they came out. When the stealth suit came out, it was bad. It's cool as shit. So I'm super excited. I want to see more comic book related Hot Toys like down the line. I mean, we've gotten Zombie Deadpool, Iron Man, War Machine, the stealth suit now, and then Arena Fett. Let's not forget. So they're tapping into Star Wars comics too. So pretty cool though, man. It's definitely pretty damn cool.
And staying with you on that, you know, because I'm just going to be doing this to, you know, everybody, because these two kind of came together. This right
What?
here is undeniable. Honestly, this shit right here is my shit. When I think about, look, I got two War Machines. Well, two representations of War Machine. War Machine Mark III from Infinity War. I think that's Mark III from Infinity War. And then I have Iron Patriot.
Mark 4. Unless you got the thin. Wait, I don't know which one do you have. Do you have the
Infinity Wars
thin,
Mark IV.
the sleek, like thin suit, or the bulky one with the digital pattern camo?
With the digital pattern camo. I have
that's the Mark. Yeah, Mark 4 for that. That one's badass.
And that's a badass piece. But when I think about War Machine, this is my War Machine right here.
Yep,
it takes
100%.
me back. It takes me back to Toy Biz. Definitely takes me back to comics. And I know that's crazy because I'm always going for. I like hyper realism. I've been saying that all the time. That's why I buy Hot Toys, for the hyper realism. But this shit right here, this is a win. Your thoughts on this, Anthony?
Well, I'm gonna agree with you 100% on that, dude. That brings me back to the youth, not only in the comics, obviously the Toy Biz era, but even the Fox era. You know, watching X-Men,
Yeah.
Spider-Man, Iron Man. And let's not forget, I mean, War Machine was played by the late great James Avery, man. Uncle
Yes.
Phil and the Shredder. I mean,
That's right.
you couldn't go wrong with that. So yeah, and again, it's comic, bro. So as soon as they dropped these, I was like, yo, remember they teased this before they even announced this. They teased this at the end of the Iron Man Origins photos and whatnots. So man, they're so cool. I know a lot of people don't like the plastic, but I'm telling you guys, it's different in hand. It just hits different.
Well, this one, the plastic can't really be seen. I mean, it blends in very well because of the silver, right?
You know, yeah, in the mid torso area, I agree. I mean, but even Iron Man, and most of Iron Man's comes off. There are still, I mean, his chest is still silver, but dude, it's pretty awesome. So no, I'm all in, man. This is my War Machine. You know, the Mark 1, obviously, I think the Mark, I mean, if we're talking MCU, I think the Mark 1 arguably is the best War Machine as far as MCU is concerned, from Iron Man 2. Like that classic. They really tried to capture War Machine, I thought, in that movie. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I thought his suits got progressively weirder as the MCU went on, but the Mark IV is the one that you have. That was great. That was an awesome piece too. I've had both of those, so those are the two. I think the best is MCU. That, you know, the Iron Patriot remake, the second Iron Patriot from Endgame, is just huge, man. So that one wasn't for me, but this, dude, this is there. This is it, man. This is it. So I can't wait to get this one.
Me as well. I can't wait for this one. I'm gonna jump back around. We're gonna go to S-Beam. S-Beam, your thoughts on this piece, man? On both of them.
I'm kind of in the same boat as Anthony. I do love that that blue of the stealth suit, and then the red for the arc reactor looks awesome. Looks amazing. I've got the original Iron Man here, but I don't think the blue one is gonna make it to the collection, because it's about having the three, and then the space to have those three. I'd rather just do Iron Man and War Machine, and that War Machine looks freaking awesome.
Yes,
I have no connection to the comic books. I barely remember the cartoons, but having these two together as a team is just, they look awesome. And I was pleasantly surprised when I got this one in hand, because with the controversy with the plastic and whatnot, but everyone griping about it, and it's just it totally surpassed all my expectations as a figure. And the ingenuity. I mean, you move things around. There's moving parts on the thighs and the arms. There's just so much to it, and it looks. They did an awesome job with it, and I'm hoping they did an awesome job with this War Machine as well. Because this one's coming home, and I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely, definitely, absolutely. Second brother, I know you definitely on board for this shit right here, man.
Oh, dude, when that line came out, all of them was ordered and all of them are paid for.
Damn. Total buy-in.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Definitely.
And I found my original Toy Biz War Machine and the stealth armor that's still in the plastic. And I went and found those.
That'd be cool for the display, to have them kind of posed up with it. That's kind of a good idea.
Exactly.
No, it's definitely so you way on board with it. That's what's up, man. I know, like I said, I was on the fence at first, but seeing these two, I'm like, damn. Especially that War Machine. If anything, if I know that's coming home, definitely.
I'll show you mine when it's here, man.
Damn, man, gotta get it. Mario, your thoughts on these items right here? You're an Iron Man collector. You got some Iron Man figures.
Yeah. MCU based, pretty much. Yeah, I got a decent amount of Iron Man figures. But there's no doubt that these things look dope as shit. I'm personally not a fan of the stealth suit, to be honest. Even when the Mark III, I think it was a Sideshow exclusive, dropped, when they did their version of stealth suit as well, I wasn't really a fan of those particular colors. What I do like though is that some of these photos, they look like it's kind of like a bit of a chrome or some sort of mirror finish, where the light really absorbs, the suit really absorbs the light, so that looks pretty damn cool though, man. I do appreciate that. But if I'm gonna get this Iron Man, I do want to pick up the original one, the one that Anthony's got, so that's, to me, that's the one to pick up. But there's no denying this damn War Machine though, dude. This thing's a beauty. War Machine is like probably one of my favorite characters in the MCU. The Mark I I've got. I had the Mark III I wish I didn't get rid of it. But the Punisher War Machine kind of makes up for it in that presence, because I really like that Mark III suit a lot. The Mark IV, I pretty much had them all, so still got a few more as well. But I think I'm definitely going to pick this one up, sometime down the line. Hopefully I can find it at retail. This is pretty much gone, y'all mentioned, or? Yeah? Shit. Well, I'm going to put some feelers out there, see if I can pick it up. But yeah, no, it's beautiful, dude. It's beautiful. I love the weaponry, I love the paint. And what you mentioned earlier regarding the little plastics, like around the waist or torso area, it's non-existent damn near, so it looks really good, man.
Definitely. Cam, your thoughts on this piece right here, brother?
Yeah, man. So both of them, honestly, I think look really, really great and are probably as closest to the comic book accurate as we could get, I think. The stealth suit, like Mario said, for me, it kind of fell kind of short. I really liked the original Iron Man gold and cherry red color kind of better. But I would say one accessory that I think is cool is that they have the swappable faceplates with the kind of like the horned faceplate on them, which I thought was really cool about them. This War Machine, I think, is really dope. I feel like, shut the hell up. Okay, so I feel those two together is, oh my God, I'm so tired of that. Anyway,
your dog was like bullshit.
Bullshit. So yeah, besides the swappable plates, I feel like this War Machine really goes with that first version of Iron Man that was released from Invincible Iron Man earlier this year. I would probably say that with Armor Wars coming out in the MCU, I'm hoping that if this is going to be the last time we see Don Cheadle wearing the suit of War Machine, that they do some type of like salute to the original comic, because usually when characters are gone or when they're leaving in the MCU, we get like that final, known suit that we know that character usually wears. So I'm hoping they add more of the silver into it, and just have like heavy artillery like this bad boy is, though. But yeah, it looks great, man.
Definitely, man. I mean, I think that's around the board. This is a great piece. A lot of people want it, so definitely loving these two. Lord Frog, What's up with you? Thank you for the $5 bomb. He said, I commissioned a full body 1/6 Jaws 2 shark. Wow. From the 78 Marvel movie comic book adaptation. I hope to share with you guys in the next month.
That's gonna be huge.
Damn.
That's gonna be huge, man.
Hell yeah.
Did
That's
you guys
amazing.
see? I don't know if you guys might have seen it. Iron Studios put out a diorama piece from Jaws that's biting into the boat. That sucker's, and that's 1/10. That sucker is huge, man. It's insanely huge, man.
I
So
don't
for
want no
one,
parts of that
Hell
shit.
yeah.
for a
I'm
1/6 Jaws,
with you, bro.
I don't want no parts of that shit. Dude, I don't fuck around with ocean water just because of that damn movie.
Same.
You too.
Me too.
Yep.
Dude,
Oh, yeah?
Jaws
Wow.
traumatized the shit out of me, man. I didn't take a bath for a month, man.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom had literally whipped my ass and run water over top of me. My mom's like, that dirty ass Anacostia River, and ain't no shark coming to no pipe. I was not doing it. Nope.
You imagine.
And still not doing it.
That is funny. You ain't lying either.
No bullshit. You saw a look on my face when we was in Hawaii, and I decided, like, okay, I'm gonna do a little leap of faith. I'm gonna go ahead and go in the water. All these other people, they got a whole selection of people they can get. I'm standing up there chilling. Next thing you know, goddamn sea turtle went right next to me. I'm like, oh, my ass out of here. Nope.
That is funny. We got Costa in the house. What's up with you? Best of the best. Yes, sir. Absolutely, brother. Good to have you here as always. Absolutely. Yeah, man. So we're going to move on to this shit right here. This shit's a travesty. And I'm going to say it like this. I mean, I can't wait to see the movie. The movie looks like it's going to be dope. Can't wait. The first movie was just amazing. It was a masterpiece. The figures. I love the figures from the first movie. We all know that Miles was like, shit, we were like calling it figure of the year. Great, you know. Right here, it doesn't look like they changed that much at all. But I think what's got a lot of people's attention is, you know, this guy in the front right here. I know this is supposed to be Spider-Man 2099, but this looks like a Hasbro figure. It looks like I don't get it. You know, what the hell is going on with this? Cam, I'm gonna throw it back to you, man. What is your feelings on this shit?
Yeah, when I saw this earlier, I thought it was Bandai. I didn't know what the hell I was looking at, to be honest with you. And I can't believe that they actually decided to put it out with all these other separation pieces on the figure. You know, they did such a great job with Gwen and with Miles last year. So, you know, as a repeat, of course, you know, we expect the same product, but you would think they would follow up with, you know, 2099 Spider-Man as well. It's super disappointing. So hopefully, I mean, they're hearing us out there and there's time to change it. I think. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a head sculpt getting retooled at this point. It's a whole body of the figure. So I feel like it might be a little too late at this point if this is what they're going to release. But I'm pretty sure there's some people out there who will probably still pick it up. Guess it really just depends on that price point at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, shit. Yeah, definitely. Anthony, what are your thoughts? I mean, I'm looking at it like this. We know that they're still behind, and we know that they have a lot of shit to get out the door. Do you think they were just being lazy putting this together, or they just want to show us something real quick because they know the movie is coming and they want to kind of get ahead of that? What's your thoughts on that whole, you know, this whole debacle right here?
I don't know, dude. I mean, on one hand, it's supposed to be like a 2-part movie too, right?
Yep.
So it still doesn't excuse it. I don't know, man. This doesn't. It's not a hot toy.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, it is in the brand only, but I mean, it's got so many weird joints everywhere, and it's very, very. It's a toy, man. So, right. And we can argue semantics all day. Yeah, we collect hot toys. They're toys, whatever. But it's just, I can't imagine this thing being under $200. So you're already going to be dropping at least $2. And honestly, I know it's not comic accurate, but neither is this. The $20.99 from the PS4 Spider-Man game. that's a great figure.
Yeah.
So, you know, again, it's not quite, you know, comic accurate, but damn, at least it's a suit. It has material. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
this reminds me of cool figure, by the way, just out of nostalgia and everything, but this very much reminds me of like my Wolverine, my Mondo from X-Men, the animated series.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it all paint? It looks like it's just all paint. I don't know.
It looks like
Again,
it looks like a Kmart figure. It's like something I give my daughter. I ain't even gonna lie. It looks like you said. It's not a hot toy in brand, yes, but this is not why we collect hot toys. This is
no, for me personally, no. And I think it's paint because there's no way that's fabric separated
like,
per joint. I mean, no, pass.
It looks like the Marvel Titan heroes. Like those like oversized action figures that you see like in the box and they're halfway out. That's what it looks like. And it's like, oh, it looks wild.
Oh my god. I gotta give it hold on, my guy. Bob Dylan makes me want a Happy Meal.
That is perfect.
Yeah, it is. You know, and I don't want to knock them either, you know, because just being in the 6-scale world, but it's definitely not their forte. You know, I mean, we want to have, I don't know what we're used to, I guess. I don't know. I would say head sculpts, but then again, I mean, you know, there's a lot of shit we get that doesn't have head sculpts. Mandos and Troopers and Iron Mans and, you know, whatnots, you know, so it's not always about the head sculpt, but even then the non-sculpted figures are still pretty damn good. You know, they're Hot Toy standard. I don't feel like this is it. So I don't know if this is just a, hey, here's a $20.99. We're gonna do another one in another year or two with the next Spider-Verse. I don't know, man. Especially, dude, after Miles, because you were right. Like, I would argue that Miles was figure of the year.
Yeah.
Personally. And it has nothing to do with the movie. It's just you know, 3 head sculpts, 3 different outfits, tons of shit. Is articulation on? I mean, obviously the articulation is always going to be good with a figure, with the body. But the way they engineered the suit makes it like he's not wearing a suit. You know, if you ever have like just a standard, you know, a naked 6-scale body, dude, you can pose the shit out of it because there's no restrictions. That's how that Miles felt with his suit. There's just, and I've had no issues with them. So. Absolutely. That's a shame. You know, I was hoping, that would be really nice to have it that caliber on a 2099, but yeah.
I totally agree. Before we continue, give a shout out to Denobi. What's up with you, brother? Says, love my Spider-Verse collection, but I'll need to pass on the Toon Spideys. I'll focus on the Sinister 6 Hot Toys lineup. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Second brother, your thoughts on this? You have you have Miles. I know you have the Miles from the movie, but what do you think? What do you think happened here, man?
Like, I don't get it. You know, Bob Dylan just came out with the perfect analogy for this. Make me want a Happy Meal. And you know, my man said this looked like, you know, figure arts. Yeah, I don't get what they actually. When I saw this, I didn't think it was a figure. I thought it was just an advertisement for the movie. I really did not pay attention to the photo to that degree to think that, okay, this is a figure that's coming out. You know, I was like totally in disbelief. And I'm hearing you guys talking about it, I'm looking at it, so damn, okay, it is a figure. I think that one's going to probably sit for quite a while, or they're going to make it a very limited run. Because what I'm seeing right now, I am not impressed at all. Especially if I got the 2099 that's sitting here from the game that's sitting back here.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that. I'm like, okay, what is this?
Yeah.
What do they think? Are they trying to experiment with something new? It just don't work. It just don't. Okay,
now let me ask this, and I'm gonna go to Mario with this one. Let's say the movie, let's say they are trying to experiment and do something new. Let's say they do some shit where they put these out They barely don't come with much, but what you see here, and they, and dare I say it, they released them for a cheaper price, like 220 or something like that. You think
185.
that would, or 180? They'll
Nope.
never do 185.
Wouldn't even
But do
pay
you think they
$100 for it.
No. At that point, like what Cam said, I mean, you might as well just pick up like a Mondo figure or something like that. It's pretty much identical. I think what would help save this thing, I don't want to say save it, but I mean, what may make it more appealing to some collectors if you limit it to like 200 pieces like they did with the Captain America and the Iron Man, have like a lottery system only, and then, you know, make it some sort of a rarity, then that might be more appealing to some collectors out there to get this figure. But other than that, no. Why are they breaking, like, you know, the consistency between figures, right? We got Miles and Gwen, you know, fully you know, decked out in fabric, but they go fully exposed joints for the $20.99. I don't get it, bro. I mean, unless they, I don't know, maybe give us an Oscar Isaac head sculpt, that might be more appealing. But even so, they're nah, man. I mean, look, I think we had the same conversation with the Venom and the other guy, Carnage. The other guy. I'm sorry.
What the fuck, dude?
Look,
The
man,
other guy. Anyway,
those first, everybody was saying the same thing when that first came out. Oh, the joints, it looks like a giant Marvel edges, blah blah blah. But when people got it in hand, people were like singing a different tune, man, when they got it in hand. So I personally don't think this is gonna be like one of those same things.
Yep.
But it's, I don't know. There's nothing that I can say to actually defend this thing, man. I can't. It's just, I don't know. I hope they go back to the drawing board and make it right, dude. Because I'm extremely excited to watch this movie. The first one was incredible, man. Like y'all said earlier too, with the original Miles figure of the year, hands down, dude. You know, that should have been a DX from the jump with everything that it came with.
yeah.
But it's still, you know, I love that damn figure to death. But yeah, I'm not really feeling the design of Miles' suit either. I mean, you know, I reserve the right to change my mind later on after I see the movie. That could possibly sway me, but I think I'm just good with the original release and, you know, and just call it a day.
No, I feel the same way. No, I'm definitely that's where I'm at with this. I'm like, the new movie can be amazing. I have my and I'm sure it is, but I have my representation with the first one. So yeah.
Could you imagine if they had the nerve to like price this over 300 and they say if it's die cast or some shit like that? Yeah, like they price it like an Iron Man. Get the hell out of here, man. They'll get so much backlash for that.
The thing is, though, dude, you got it to your question, Jay, is that no, man, this is not no. What I mean by that, really, they can't make a line like this because they have a you know, love it or hate it. And I believe most of us love it, but they have a standard that's set.
Yes.
For their quality, and if they start another line that's like this, moving forward, you're going to confuse customers.
Right.
You know, it's you realistically will. I mean, that's the truth of it.
Exactly, especially now with it being they're not the only game in town with 1/6. It's a lot. You got other companies. They got to catch up to Hot Toys, but this is still 1/6 is still very niche. You know, it's a lot of people still are not. They still have to grasp the concept of 1/6. Oh, these are these figures. You know. It's not like, you know, the 12 scale or your 7 scale figures. So yes, they have the market on Smash. They do. They got a lot of licenses, but you're right. They brand recognition. They need to keep, you know, up in the ante that, you know, that gold standard, that high end of figure. This is more, I don't know what this is. You know?
Well, I mean, we have to also keep in mind though, that this may be a little premature. Of all of us in the community.
Yes.
We don't know yet this, but I'm assuming it is what they're advertising here. Yeah. All we know is they said, hey, listen, next week in Hong Kong, we're doing a showcase. We're going to show off our new figures from the new movie. And then they show a picture of a 2099 version that we've never seen before, which clearly is a figure. It is not a render. There's exposed joints everywhere. So I'm just deducing that this is what's coming. But again, we don't know, right? Like maybe it's not and it's all bullshit. But if this comes out, I'm with everybody on the panel. Like, nah, dude, this is not. Let SH Figure Arts do something like that, you know. Personally. Anyway, yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. SB, we just wanted to hear from you real quick. Do you have anything to add on this figure? I mean, you getting like 5, 5 of each, right?
Yeah, 5 of each for sure.
Yeah.
They're all gonna be giveaways. What this body type reminded me, because I have this Hulk here, because I was doing custom clothing for him. But this is the same body shape almost in that torso. That's what that reminded me of.
Yeah,
and it's just that's a softer plastic. Like maybe they molded that onto it, the spider design for him onto it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's what that reminded me of. And then I did catch that is a different suit for Miles as well, because the gloves are different.
Yeah. Miles and Gwen look dope. I think that's the same Gwen, honestly. I think they could have did
Looks
some
like it,
innovation.
doesn't it?
Yeah, I think they could have did some innovating with that. They could have did something with the hoodie, making that, I don't know, cloth, maybe something different, because I hate that plastic one. I hate how it just, I got her just to compliment, and I got her like super cheap just to compliment Miles already. So I can't see me going in and, getting these 3. That Miles looks dope. I do kind of like, I can see where the design is a little different. So I could see the appeal from getting Miles, but outside of that, no, that's it. Want to bring this up real quick. I'm going to throw this out here. And it is one of my zingers right here, where we kind of go off script a little bit. We know we got the figure. We got, what's his name? What's the guy's name? We got Star-Lord, the other guy. We got Star-Lord this morning, and they're throwing the Pearl system in here with the rotating eyes and everything. And that had me we're gonna look at that in a little bit, but it kind of did have me thinking, like, do they need to put rotating eyes on everything?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
On everything.
Yes.
So we all say that yes to every.
Yes.
I would think so.
That's more articulation.
It contributes to the realism. Also as well.
There are a lot of figures out there that have this like dead eye stare, and I think that kind of takes away from it, and it's easier for your figures to kind of interact with each other. I think too, like if you have everyone have that. No,
I totally agree with that.
Next topic.
No. Well, I was going somewhere else with it. Would you been willing to pay extra? I mean, the figures are already going up. They're already expensive, but would you be willing to pay a little extra if they put that, they add that as a feature? That feature should come as standard as. No.
They've already set the precedence now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I agree with what you're saying, but no, you can't. That is the definition of shrinkflation right there. Mm-hmm. I mean, all year they've been announcing and releasing figures with pretty much arguably now a standard. 90% of their figures are have rolling eyes now. So you can't just be like, take no take backsies, right? As they say, like you've said it now for and if they're gonna like, here, now there's a premium. You're like, what the fuck is a premium? That used to be DX.
Yep.
Right.
DX doesn't mean anything anymore. So you've already kind of upset some of the DX guys, and then you take away the eyes and charge a premium. No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say no on that one.
No.
Hopefully they'll surprise us and figure out a way to add the rolling eyes to Mace Windu. I don't understand how that figure doesn't work.
Because that's my thing.
He's
you do it under the neck, bro. You don't take the back of the head off. You do just like the Batman figures, bro. You do everything from the neck.
But here's the thing, though. That Mace Windu, and I guess I could have done it. Because I believe that Mace Windu is a neck head sculpt.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's a single piece.
Yeah. So they may have done that because of his outfit, the way it would look kind of funky with the robes if it was a body that had the neck joint,
Right.
you know, an independent neck joint. Otherwise, I would agree with you. I mean, Darth Maul is a perfect example, but they paint his whole body black.
Yeah.
So it just works, you know, having that attachment affixed to the body. So I think I understand why they didn't. I don't think they looked at Mace Windu and said, you know what, we don't want to give him rolling eyes. I think it was really just through happenstance of the figure and the production it is what it is, you know.
And it looks better with a seamless, like seeing the joint, you know, not having that joint there. It does look better. But yeah, I mean, especially the way it's designed and the way the costume is designed. So no, that totally makes sense. But yeah, I would agree with you guys. I think it should be in the way they've done it. And if you notice the way they've done the rotating eyes with these figures now, it's much cheaper than what they were doing before with the pearl system, with the one stick. And I know that stick was kind of breaking on people. I've never had that happen.
It would break and then the eyes would go wonky. I mean, they would what you call
boss
it? They'd be out of calibration. You go one eye go that way, the other eye go that way on a single stick. You know, so that's what kind of worries me about the InArt Joker too a little bit. You know, but I guess that will have to stand the test of time to see whether or not that actually happens.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, see, my mind is always thinking about things, but they've changed it, right? Because as Mario knows, like DXs aren't DXs. They're really not anymore. In a way, if the DXs were real DXs, I would not have mind if they just kept the rolling eyes to the DXs.
Yeah.
But they've changed so much. Their marketing, whatever it is that they're doing, they've changed it so much now that now it's like, okay, well, let's just have rolling eyes and everything. I mean, shit, you know, because that's also another selling point for them to 2.0 everything. Because they're going to 2.0 every goddamn Star Wars figure I have behind me eventually.
Right.
And one of the selling points is going to be, hey, we've got rolling eyes.
Yep.
And then you're going to be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That's where we
will
are.
do that with the next Indiana Jones that's coming out. Hopefully that drops soon. The movie's right around the corner.
Yeah. We need to get that. They definitely need to put that out.
I think we're going to get an N1 before we get an Indiana Jones.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Back at
You're
that.
Funny
Back
guy.
at that.
I'm just
Speaking of
saying.
funny guys, real quick, dude. Ash Chase in the house, man. Happy birthday, bro.
Happy
Hope,
birthday.
man.
Birthday.
Shout out to my man, Ash.
Happy birthday to Ash. What's up with you, Ash? Always good to have you here, brother. Happy birthday. Many more to you. So this guy came out, and I know a lot of people didn't think they would go. And I know, Anthony, you were saying this. We talked about it a couple weeks ago, that we didn't think they would go as hard with this line as they did. And I know you were talking about that earlier today. Marvel just don't have no superstars right now. You know, after that Endgame line, that took a lot of their wings. They have the No Way Home line, and that's going to eat up everybody's wallet, you know, for this year and next year most likely. But as some new stuff, they got a lot riding on these guys right now, and I think this is why they're really pushing them out the way that we're seeing them. I'm thinking we're going to get, I would say, shit within the next 4 months, by the end of the summer, I think we're going to see announcements for all the core Guardians. What do you think about that, now?
Well, you have to factor in the current climate that we're living in right now too. And I don't necessarily mean political climate, but you know, Marvel lately has been kind of, I don't know, tepid as best, right? It's lukewarm. Reception's not been too amazing. Guardians, I hear, is a pretty good movie, right? And so you have to factor that in. The second thing to take into account is, because of that, a lot of people are kind of getting a little jaded. And then on top of it all, dude, there's a writer's strike.
Yeah.
And we don't know how long that's going to go on for. So
exactly,
anything that's even planned or in the works is all paused. It's all halted right now. They don't know what the fuck they're going to do. So, you know, in a combination of all those things, it's it may be the perfect storm for the Guardians right now, and for Guardians
Yeah.
fans, right?
Yeah.
Because if circumstances may have been different, we may not have gotten in this whole team, and to see them drop, you know, this it was seeming this rapid succession, right? Since they showed the announcement, so. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting to see that. I think we're gonna probably get the whole team, dude. And then what, right? Like you said, I mean, we don't know what's coming, and there's not much going on. I mean, that's everything. That's across the board, bro. That's Star Wars too. So, you know, they're gonna try to put out what they can. Which, speaking of where the hell, you know, now's the time. Give us some Return of the Jedi figures. You know, because
seriously.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I mean, as far as the figure, I think this, you know, I don't think they've ever quite gotten Chris Pratt's head sculpt right. Just like Ewan McGregor, they just did. Some of them are a little hard to capture, but I think this is. I think so. Yeah. I you know, when I first looked at this, I thought it looked really bad, and then I looked at it some more, and I think it's just the 80s kind of perm that's going on his head, which I can respect. But and again, I haven't seen the movie either, so. But I think this is the best Star-Lord sculpt so far out of the three. I wouldn't say it's like amazing. I think he looks kind of young too, for some reason. He looks young to me. I don't know why. A little bit de-aged. I'm not sure what it is. I do appreciate the facial hair though, and the rolling eyes. So he looks good. I just don't think he's I don't know. It's not amazing to me, but it's pretty good.
I think it looks pretty good. I think I think the hair could be a little more tamed, honestly. But
his hair is a fucking hot mess. But
it was like that in the movie too. It's just like all over the place. So
it kind of
the thing. I didn't see the movie, so. But you also have to factor in though, bro. Like I can see him. Like I can see that it is Chris Pratt, and you guys know. I mean, they are. I'm not saying they're blowing out the light in the photos. Yeah. But they're definitely making sure that you see the entirety of what they're soliciting. And then the problem with that sometimes is you're not seeing that depth, the physical depth. We're staring at a 2D object. I mean, that's supposed to be 3D. So arguably, like once this is in somebody's hand, it's probably going to be like really good, you know, as we all see all the time. Pictures just don't quite do it. Like I said, I can see it, but I bet you if I had it in my hand, I'd be like, "Yo, this is fucking really good."
Yeah,
you know.
I think it looks good. I think it's spot on. Personally, I like it. Mario, your thoughts on this piece?
It's getting harder to try to avoid these, not getting in this line, you know. I mean, especially after I saw the movie, dude, we talked about this, man. I mean, just considering, you know, we were all, you know, hyped coming out the movie and having Groot and Rocket, you know, off the jump, and now Star-Lord. So they're rapidly releasing these announcements, but to me, I think I'm curious to see if they'll actually release Drax, because of the original release of Drax, man, that took years, bro, before that finally came out, man. And I was, you know. When it finally came out, you know, it was all right. The body was a little small, but this time, you know, they have a chance to basically, you know, beef him up from, you know, inside of that full, you know, fully covered suit and all.
Yeah.
But I'm still hopeful that they'll, you know, release them in a close enough window to where everyone can still get their hands on the rest of the team. Right, because I think when Drax finally comes out, that'll solidify the fact that, okay, the entire team will most likely be released. Because we already see Nebula's next. You know, no doubt they're going to do Mantis as well. Right, that's everybody. Just to me, Drax is the wild card, man. So I'm really hoping that they'll release it sooner than later. And if it does drop, and then they also give us Gamora too, it's gonna be hard to avoid this line for me personally, man. I really enjoyed this movie. I really liked the team a lot. I still think, for me personally, the Volume 2 version were the best figures, you know, that were out there. To me, I like that sculpt better than this one, you know, to be honest. But this one is still pretty damn good for what it is. I completely see the likeness. You know, I think their hair is exactly how it's supposed to be. The restrictions with the suit, you know, I'm kind of curious about that, to see how it's going to move around.
For sure.
So we'll see what happens when that drops. But and this is what, like 260 or something like that.
Yeah,
It's not bad. It's decently priced.
it's priced
You know?
very well.
Yeah,
Very
so-
well.
Yeah.
But
It is priced well.
this is looking good though, dude. I really like it, man. So
Definitely. Yeah, you can see the restricting right there. It's kind of like it's kind of tight right there. Before we
Yeah.
continue, we got this guy in the house. What the hell?
oh, there he went.
What happened to him? Did I? Oh shit! I think I clicked the. Did I click the wrong button? Leo was about to join. Leo joined back. Oh no! I think it was him. It wasn't me. There you go. What's up with you, brother?
What's going on?
Make
You
sure
lost
Leo
your
not
earphone,
sweating, man. You sweating, Leo?
I wish
No,
I
not
was.
like my man last night.
I wish I was.
That was funny. That was funny because y'all know me too damn well. I don't even know I was bullshitting like that. But anyway, how you doing, Leo?
I'm doing all right, man. It's a busy ass day, but I'm good. What's going on?
Definitely. You know what? I want to ask you a question about this too before we continue. So for this right here, we got this guy right here, which I do want to get your overall thoughts on the figure, but I also want to know what since we got this guy right here, do you think we'll get an Adam Warlock?
You know what? It's hard to tell with Hot Toys, bro. Like the thing is, it's like bro, I look at history. I look at the things that were teased that we haven't gotten yet. You know what I mean? Like, with Adam, I don't know if he had enough presence for them to really warrant that, because the character itself, as dope as it was supposed to be, put it that way, because that was my only gripe about the film, was the treatment of Adam Warlock, because I didn't feel as though he had any relevance in the film. You know what I mean? Like they could have taken that character out of the film and it would have still been just as good. They could have had someone else, take the kill shot at that point. You know what I mean? But I just thought that the placement of that character was just kind of dumbed down as far as what we know. And I know it's the MCU, but it was just kind of dumbed down, and they could have had it was a better opportunity. I think he was useless, to be quite honest, after, his placement. He should have actually been an Endgame. That would have been more warranted. But again, they did what they did. It is what it is. I enjoyed the film, but to say that we're going to get him Adam Warlock, that's completely up to Hot Toys, bro. I can't really speculate and say that we will, because I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. Before you continue, I got to bring this guy right here. We got a stacked panel tonight.
Damn, dude, you invited the world tonight.
We got Joe Al in the building. What's up with you, bro?
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
All good.
Hey, brother, brother.
Everyone?
Big
How's
brother
everyone?
in the house. How you doing, brother? I see you flexing the Marty back there, and the look at you got that DeLorean. Look at, damn that thing.
No, you know what? I don't trust in that Hot Toys base. I don't trust that base.
Really?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. I feel it's not secure enough. I don't know. It gives you that feeling that. Are you using that? I'm not using it.
Yeah, I'm using the base. The base is fine. The base is
I don't know.
Once it's a bitch to get it on the base. But
yeah.
But no, once you get it on it, I actually had my wife help me do it, because I didn't trust myself doing it by myself. So, but once you get it on there, no, it's a firm lock on it.
Yeah, I need to try again, because I'm still waiting for the case to display the DeLorean. So afterwards, I will do it. Yeah, I will check.
Definitely.
But all good. Sorry for being this late, but it was just because I was at work, and then I had to back home, and I have now some time, and I'm glad I could join you.
Absolutely glad for you to be here, brother. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Man, your thoughts on this figure right here, bro?
Oh, I like it. I really like it. I know Anthony doesn't like the head sculpt, but I really like it. I'm digging this. I'm digging this.
The
thing.
hair.
Oh no, I think it's unique. It's different than from the other Star Lords we had until now. And I don't know. I think it's cool. Looks cool, man. I like his the head sculpt, the eyes, the way they did it here. I like it. I don't know. I don't know who said yesterday, but I hope, because you are seeing that in these releases, I think they all share like in some photos there's a rock, like a display base. If they could do that for every figure, and then you could join a huge rock all together, and all the figures stay positioned in that rock, that would be amazing.
Like a build a diorama piece with every figure. That'd be dope.
Yeah,
that would be
we were
dope.
chatting about that this morning. That would be awesome.
Absolutely. Leo, I wanted to throw it back to you real quick about your thoughts. So what do you think about the likeness of the figure? Do you think it's spot on? Do you think it's missing something a little bit, or?
I think I was talking about this earlier on the show, bro. I like the head sculpt. It's definitely a slight deviation. But it's not a bad deviation. I don't think it's bad. I just think that they made him more charming. You know, this one is like a more because he was rough. He was rough in the film, bro. You know what I mean? In the film, he was a bit more scruffier. His beard wasn't as neat. You know what I mean? His hair was kind of wild, but they made him look like a Three Musketeer right here, bro. Like straight up. Like, they gave him like just some debonair, like suave, whatever. And you know what? The way he looks feature wise, Cam, you already know it's comic accurate because he is debonair. He is a charming individual in the books. You know what I mean? So it makes sense, but maybe not to the film. But I don't think even with the deviation, I think it still looks good. It looks because the thing is, it's completely different and an upgrade from what we got in the last couple of renditions. So I don't mind it, bro. I think it's decent.
Yeah, it definitely looks good. Cam, I gotta go to you, bro. You know, you the resident Marvel guy around here, man. So I know you getting this, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely getting this one. And just to piggyback off what everybody said with the head sculpt, I actually really like it as well. I think it does look a little de-aged, so it does look a little younger, but like Leo said, this is the charming version of Star-Lord. And I feel like this honestly might be the last version of Star-Lord we see, but money talks, you know what I'm saying? I know most people have seen the film, and supposedly, you know, we will see more of him later on going into the MCU, but I think Chris Pratt has already said that he doesn't want to carry on being the character anymore since James Gunn is out. So we'll see. I think the only gripe I had with this figure is, like everyone said as well, it just looks pretty tight, like as far as the maneuverability of the suit. It looks pretty just hard to really articulate, honestly. But and another thing is these guns actually, or pistols, are different than the ones that were shown in the Groot, the deluxe set for Groot. He's actually displayed with different pistols. So I'm trying to figure out where did these pistols come from, because these are old ones. He had them, part of the movie he had them, but then he had some other ones. So I don't know. Maybe they mixed up and added some old parts in these photos, or I don't know. But
you're saying he had these in the film for at least a little while?
So part of the film, I think, like in the beginning he did, but towards the end he had newer pistols, I believe.
Because see, they might just be like, I don't want a tool new.
Yeah, I mean, possibly. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, because when you look at the pictures of Groot that are on the Facebook in the deluxe one, he has pistols, but they don't have this little like bottom trim piece on it. They're basically just straight off ones, and they actually show those on the Hasbro ones.
Oh well, if they made them, shit, then yeah, that's weird.
So I'm like, different, but. And I would have loved to actually see this version of Star-Lord, which we did in the film, with that like helmeted, like ball cap helmet, that original with this outfit. I think that would have been really cool to see, because this is the first film we've seen him without a helmet in. So
they should have.
Why they decided to go that direction, but it was different. It was different.
Absolutely, yeah, they should have did that. Going to you second, brother. I mean, you know. We like the comics. I know you're a big comic guy as well. They gave us the comic accurate suits, but they didn't give him his helmet. If they just would have gave him, you know, with the helmet, that would have definitely helped. Now I know it's not screen accurate, but they could have did it it would have been nice just to throw it in the box with the figure. I mean, do you think not having a helmet would hurt this figure? Not having that helmeted head sculpt?
Well, if they had a helmeted head sculpt, you know, that's an added bonus, because, you know, as this figure, as I see it, it's pretty much it is what it is. It's not that much you can do with it. But if you had that head sculpt, you're just like, okay, well, I can switch it out with the helmeted head sculpt. I can switch it out with this. It gives you a little bit more flexibility. But
Right.
as big as it stands compared to the I think the previous one for Endgame, which you turn around had a long jacket, short jacket. You know, you can take jacket off. You had a t-shirt. You had all the other stuff.
Yeah.
This one you're limited.
That one was damn near a DX considering today's standard. That one is almost a DX. The Guardians of the Galaxy 2 Star-Lord.
Yeah, because all the shit that it came with.
Yeah.
But this is just like, okay, has a rolling. Doesn't see rolling eyeball. Okay, that's it, and that's pretty much all that you get. So.
Hold on, you get the boots. The boots are accessories, right?
Fuck. We have to do. Oh, don't get me off on that shit.
Yeah, but all in all, man, for the line, I'm kind of still on the fence on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not gonna make me jump out like, oh no, I need to go ahead and put the pre-order in right now. Nope.
Yeah.
I get that at all.
I totally get that. Guys, we got 84 in here. Can we get the numbers up a little bit? Also, please hit that like button. And make sure you subscribe to everybody that's here on this panel. Second Brother, S-Beam, Mafia, Mario, of course, my cousin Cam, and of course, Leo. Got Leo, 1/6ScaleMan in the building, and of course, Joel the plug. I'm gonna call it Joel the plug because he is the plug for real.
Joel, did you reach your milestone yet, or are you still a few subs away?
We can't hear you.
Yeah, yesterday I think I messaged Mark when I said, "Oh, okay, I reached the 6K." After like 10 minutes, I lost 2 subs.
Come on, guys. Joao needs 2 more subs, man. Let's get my man.
No, I'm at the 6K exactly.
So 6K exactly?
Yeah, it's really 6,000. No more, no less.
Congratulations.
It's fine.
Congrats, brother.
One small step for my goal that is reach 25 million by the end of the year.
You got this, bro.
You can do it, hermano. You're almost there.
Believe in you.
You're almost there. Definitely, bro. S-Beam, I know you've been waiting to talk for a minute, brother. What's your thoughts on this wonderful figure, bro?
What can I say that hasn't already been said?
I know, right?
The head sculpt is awesome. I think it looks really good. I like that squint that he has that they put on him because it reminds me of when he was being charming in the movie.
Yeah.
The suits, even going back to Groot and Rocket, they remind me of the Empire cover that they did, the Empire magazine. Yeah. That's what this reminds me a lot of, which he was carrying these guns in. So that could be another spot that they grabbed him from, was that magazine cover. He also had him when he first put the suit on. So that's where they got these guns from. He did use multiple guns throughout the rest of the movie. But I think it's spot on. I do plan on getting all of these guys just because it is James Gunn's last one.
Yes.
We don't know when we will see these guys together again or if we'll see these guys together again. So it's definitely one of those that I want to grab because the Guardians have been sentimental as far as the MCU goes for me. So.
Me too, brother. Likewise. Let me ask you another question, S-Beam. So they showed us Nebula, in the pictures with him, and I'm kind of thinking that may be the next one. But what do you think will be the next 2 that they release? You think Nebula will be one, and if Nebula, who else?
I think if they do, it'll be Nebula and probably Mantis. I think Drax will probably still be one of the last ones to be announced. I hope they surprise me, and he's not. But because of likeness issues and with the history of Drax's figure, he'll probably be the last one announced.
So. Do you think? Let me ask you this too. Do you think anybody can jump in on this one too? But for you first, S-Beam, do you think could Batista's figure, could that break the line for you? Like if they didn't come, like if that figure, because I think they're going to do them, but if the figure is underwhelming, like it's just the same of what we got, and they just threw the suit on them, and they didn't really do any much, and it's the same practical same type of sculpt. Do you think that would be a deal breaker for a lot of collectors and yourself?
Not for myself. I probably wouldn't get the whole line if Drax came out. I'd probably skip the Mantis and the Nebula
Okay.
if Drax didn't come out. But I know there's always that third party one that you could always try to get another suit for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Time will tell, I guess. It's part of the game, finding out.
Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. Thank you all for that one. We're going to jump to this piece right here. And I want to put this out there. Because I get these emails. I get like I'm sure a lot of you here. We get questions, and it's fine. I totally understand. Because people want to know where to get InArt figures from. Because we'll say it here, and I think we can all attest to this. Toys Wonderland is not the way. It's just not the way. It is not the way. But we know this company InArt, they're doing amazing figures, but they don't have global distribution. So that's hence the problem. So I get this question. People ask me, what is the safest place I can go to buy InArt figures? And I would have to say, 1/6 kit if you're going through Hong Kong. If you want to stay like in the States, or if you want, just a place that I think that has that customer, customer care issues and that can take care of you, I would say Spec Fiction. Does anybody, that's right? Does everybody here agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely agree with Spec Fiction, but just keep in mind that Todd is one of the last people that will actually get his shipments.
Yes.
So you'll see. I just got invoiced for shipping not that long ago. For my Joker 2-pack. So if you guys are like aware of that and okay with that, then I couldn't recommend Spec Fiction highly enough.
I'm just gonna say this, man, because I also mess with Todd. I got my invoice, man. It's $45.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I didn't get it as early as some.
Yeah.
But it's $45, dude, for shipping. Like,
yeah.
That's it. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? So
you can't beat that. You really can't beat that, because that box is ridiculous.
It's the size of a quarter scale, pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quarter scale statue.
It's big.
Shit, even bigger. Actually, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. So yeah, it's pretty impressive. It's got a lot going on. The big man on campus. Anyway. No, but yeah, it's so I totally agree. $45, you can't beat it. And customer service, you got to think about that too. You're spending all that coin on these type of pieces. You want to get it safe. I got mine from Toys Wonderland. Everybody in the community noticed it because I bitched about it long enough, and it came in one piece. Everything was taken care of. But the back and forth, the lies, which was flat out lies, and the back and forth,
I think Calvin is still waiting for his from them.
It's ridiculous.
That's some bullshit, man.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's the shit I'm talking about right there. But Spec Fiction is probably your best bet. Joao, I want to go with you on this because you pointed out something very, I don't think nobody in the community has talked about it. But first I want to give a shout out to my guy Trevor, 1/6 shooter, says this looks good. I know he messaged me today talking about how good this thing is, and I'm excited about it. But Joel, you caught something. The eyes.
Yeah, the eyes. There was one thing that caught my attention. It's Harry has blue eyes, right? But here in this photo, they didn't make him with blue eyes. I know some people already did the zoom, and if you really zoom into the eyes and then increase the exposure, you can see like some greenish in the back. But I think if they follow the movie. Because the actor has blue eyes, but if they follow the book, actually Harry has green eyes. But here we are talking about the likeness of the actor, right? So they should follow the blue eyes.
Yep.
But this is one thing that I noticed, because he really have those bright blue eyes in the movie, and is probably just a matter of maybe they forgot about that, or they really have blue eyes and they did. I don't know if Anthony can talk about this. If they do enhance the dark in the photo, if the eyes will turn darker, I don't know. But blue eyes are always blue eyes, right?
I mean, typically, yeah. I mean, it just depends on if they doctored this at all in any way. You know, usually you'll do stuff in post, but if it was properly exposed to begin with and the lighting was right, the eyes should stay the same unless they're doing some odd color grading to this. So maybe they just didn't. They just didn't paint the eyes right. I mean, I'm assuming this isn't. I mean, I don't know if has gone into production yet, right? This could just be the sample that they're showing. And then, they'll have to adjust it.
Right?
Yeah. So.
No, but it looks good. I think it looks good. I know some people were asking for an older Harry, not the younger one. But at least that's a start, right? And I think the old looks really good. I think it looks great. Let's see the price. About just now, you were talking about the stores to buy from. I think the Joker, because they had a huge order. So I think that one really delayed. But I think for Gandalf, Pennywise, everything, I think most stores will receive them about in the same time. It will not be a crazy amounts like they did with the Joker. I think everything will be much smoother with other releases. You will not see so much people that bought the Joker buying Gandalf or Pennywise. Probably Batman, I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Leo, your overall thoughts on the Harry Potter figure, man? This thing looks good, man. What you think?
Yeah, I want it. Like I said, I'm deep in on Harry Potter, bro. I've loved it since reading the books itself. And yeah, I've been waiting on it. Like, I mean, I know it's the younger version, but like Joel said, it's definitely a start, to what we could receive, what we could see, for the future of the actual line itself. So I'm all in on it. If they keep up with the level of transparency that they've had in the past, then they'll definitely make the modifications where needed. So it's just a matter of waiting to see. But yeah, definitely, I love this. I got my Batman, the Batman all-in set through Spec Fiction, and I can wait. You know what I mean? I can definitely wait on it. When it comes in, it comes in. At least I know I won't have the hassle. I got mine from Toys Wonderland. I paid the shipping price. I got it in. As long as I got it in, I have nothing else to say. I mean, I got one more figure with them, which is Wanda. Once I get that, I'm good. You know what I mean? I think the conversation about them at this point has been overly exhausted because we already know they're trash. But it's nothing to really go deep in on. But Spec Fiction, if they get this, then I'll definitely go with them, and I'll just be patient. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Patience is definitely the key.
Can I ask you something, Leo?
Yeah, what's up?
As I haven't watched these movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have enough connection to it? Let's say they make like 6 or 3 versions of him. Is that like Luke? In that respect, you're like, dude, I'll get all the versions, or?
I definitely want the Goblet of Fire. I want that one. I want that version because that movie was amazing. That's probably one of my favorite films. So definitely want that. But I mean, it's not where you want to get every.
Like they're not different every movie. Like there's specifics.
Well, he's aging, so they're aging up. So you see him as he's aging throughout the actual films. He's maturing. He's discovering who he is. Like this is the playful version. This is just the very beginning. But it is interesting to see his journey moving forward. We already know Luke is different. You know what I mean? Luke.
Yeah. Well, sure. I just mean as an example, like
Star Wars all day, every day. You know what I mean? But with this, you're seeing the character age. You're following the journey. So I don't know. Like I said, there might be a few that I would get, just depending.
Or maybe like an young one and then old one, and like
yeah, like to have him. Now the thing is, if they do this, I would think that probably the only two that I would get so far, if they give us a Dumbledore, I would love that. I would definitely love to get a Dumbledore, bro, and have him and Harry. That would be incredible. It's, of course, get, Ron and Hermione, get those just to have those three. But I think the ones to get, if they were to do it, would be Gandalf, Hermione, and Ron. You wouldn't have to get everything else. I mean, they would kill it, if they gave us a Voldemort. I know they would. You know what I mean? And that would be dope. But yeah, it's like a wait and see type of situation. But if it's any good, it was crazy because I walked past my display again today, and I just have just looking at that Joker. They nailed it, bro. They really did a good job with that Joker. Like that top tier. And if you look at both figures, the accessories, the tailoring, like they knocked it out the park. So there's no question that they're going to do the same or a similar job with this. So I'm all in. It's dope.
Oh yeah, I only ask because my sister's a big fan, and I'm trying to like think, like if you're a big fan too. Like, I mean, she doesn't collect 6 scale, but I thought maybe I'd get her this or something. But I don't know if it's like,
bro, I think she would definitely appreciate it, bro. She would definitely appreciate it, bro, because this is. Again, this is the very beginning, bro. And I the thing is, in my mind, putting this on a display, having Ron, all three of them, Dumbledore, and just having John Williams music playing in the background, that'd be incredible, bro. That would be an incredible type of presentation. So,
well, hell yeah, because I mean, she, I just know, I don't even know where the hell it is. You guys probably know, but there's like a Harry Potter like theme park or something.
Universal.
Universal Studios.
Universal.
Is it okay? So she's taking trips out of state to go there. So that's what I mean. You know what I mean? Like she's a fan.
It's amazing. That
it
park.
Is dope, bro.
That park. I didn't even know anything about the movies. And me and my wife went to that park, and we were like, "Shit, oh my god, I need the Butterbeer. I want some of that Butterbeer now."
I get a total of four free tickets every year to Universal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because of a client. So that's 4 free tickets that I actually get to go. And when we go, it's I'm always there, bro. I mean, it's an amazing experience. It just feels good. It's like, it's just like going to Galaxy's Edge, but it's just for Harry Potter, and it just feels good. It feels really, really good.
Man, I could taste that frozen Butterbeer right now. Hell yeah. Cam, we're gonna go to you real quick, man. What's your thought on this wonderful piece right here, bro?
Yeah, you'll actually probably be surprised with this one, but I actually want this, bro. This thing was really good at getting the 11-year-old version of Harry Potter when he first started getting into it. I think it's dope.
Bro.
I just finished building a bookshelf placeholder. I finished buying my wife all the Harry Potter like hardback novel books. Oh, wow. And I just created the Diagon Alley part of the like book holder.
Yeah, bro.
So like I think she would even be on board with this. She'd be like, yes, get all of them. I'm honestly hoping that this figure comes with like a Quidditch suit that you can switch out with them.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I'm hoping they go down the line and we get to see like the Prisoner of Azkaban version of Harry, where he gets his first time and stuff. But yeah, this thing looks really, really good. I'm surprised that in the title of how they titled this, they decided to put it as Harry Potter Philosopher's Stone, which is the original title of the first book. Yep. They ended up changing it to Sorcerer's Stone because they thought a lot of Americans wouldn't read the book in the first place. So
right.
I thought it was cool how they decided to do that on here, just the OG version. So yeah, I think this thing looks amazing, man. I'm excited to see what the price point is, honestly, on it.
Absolutely.
Is it Philosophers everywhere else though, outside of America for the movies?
It's Philosopher's Stone
maybe
in London. It's Philosopher's Stone in Australia, and also parts of Asia. Asia specifically because, like I said, sorcery and stuff like that over in certain places they don't go out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like, but it just made sense, so it's marketable in different locations. But yeah, we're the only ones who have Sorcerer's Stone. You know what I mean? But
I think also because like a lot of different countries are really into alchemy as well, or they used to be. And the person that they based this story off of was Nicholas Flamel, who was actually a real alchemist in real life, a French alchemist that supposedly discovered a stone that could create immortality, is which this book was based off of. So I'm like, there might be a lot of taboo, in other countries and stuff about it.
Yeah, I can see that.
They said he basically discovered the throne, a stone, and they basically put him in actually a psych ward because they thought he was crazy when he said it.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they thought he was basically insane. So a lot of the history of this book was about his story, and also not present day, but past history of just the divide within the country itself. So they based it off of like just hard times. This is a way for people to get over. So yeah, Nicholas Flamel, that was definitely what it's based off of, bro.
That's amazing, guys.
I'll watch it one of these days.
Definitely. Mario, let me ask you, not just your thoughts on this figure, but what do you think would, because historically they've given us like different tiers with their collectibles. So they have the standard, they have like the premium, and then the premium deluxe or something like that. I'm not sure how familiar you are with the movies, but what do you think they could add to this figure? Because we're not seeing, we see the owl, we see Harry here in the school garb and everything, but what else do you think they could add, like base wise and all that?
I honestly don't know, because I really don't have that much familiarity with this particular movies. Maybe making a 2-pack with Hermione, or what's the other guy? Ron Weasley, that guy. I mean, I don't know. It's really shoot. I honestly don't know. I really can't say what else can actually come with, man. I mean, all I can do is just like, I see this and I think it looks cool, but considering how, like y'all mentioned, he was like what, 10 or 11 or something like that by the time he filmed this. So that being a much smaller figure, I think a 2-pack would probably make more sense. 2-pack of the kids.
Absolutely.
I think that would make this thing a better value, personally, because I don't know what else this could possibly come with.
Man, they could give us, they can give us his birthday cake. They can give us the envelopes, Quidditch, like the Quidditch case. They can do that.
So there's no lack of accessories that could possibly come with it, huh?
Oh no, there's a lot of accessories you can get with this character. Yeah.
Okay.
They can give us the cage that comes with the actual owl itself.
Maybe they give you
keep in mind though, guys, that the official pre-order is on the 23rd. This is just a one image tease.
Yeah.
So they could go full, okay, here's everything he comes with. Right? This is just like a sample. Hey, be ready for the 23rd for the full reveal. So
yeah, I think that's what's going to happen too.
Maybe they'll make the big giant deluxe with the proper eye color or something. I don't know. But I'm curious to know what everyone thinks this could be priced at, considering the size of the figure itself and everything that it could possibly come with.
It's probably gonna be 400.
I was gonna say maybe like 3.
Say 3 plus.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but there's a meaning for that letter over there on the top right, the AG. There's a meaning for that because before they explain that, because this is like grading the figures.
Yeah,
I
remember the Joker. What it was?
Well, they were the elements. Remember, as Mario was saying, exactly. Like they had different. Silver tier. Bob's saying, so that could. Yeah.
Okay, silver tier. Now I think these will go for 500, something like that.
Wow.
I think. Yeah.
That's interesting.
They could do it too, a different tier. One with less accessories, one with the more accessories.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, they might drop that
on
us.
Rooted air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that looks sculpted, so they may have a rooted version that's...
No, this is rooted. It's not sculpted.
Is that rooted? Okay, I can't see shit, man. I'm tired and my eyes hurt. Well, then shit, who knows? Because, dude, my eyes are fucked right now.
Definitely. Anthony, let me also sticking with you.
I got
child figure. No, I was gonna say children, a child figure, right?
Oh,
Like,
well,
we
yeah.
don't
I
get
mean,
that. We don't get that.
Yeah, they're not fucking up my words again. Be like, yeah, I like children. No, but because I was trying to explain this morning, I was like, I don't know how to explain this shit, but yeah, I think it's really cool when we get that kind of different height 6 scale figures in general, right? This could open the door for, you know, if we're talking InArts, you know, like Hobbits, for example. You know, again, you know, I have the Stranger Things figures. I know some people were saying like Short Round from Indie, shit, a bunch of Goonies, you know, whatever, right? Like,
yeah,
I like that. I like having a big diversity of shit. You know what I mean? In our collection, we don't get quite a lot of that. So yeah, it's cool. But again, I mean, as far as the figure, I mean, I think the figure looks fantastic, but haven't watched this, so I'm kind of like with Mario on that one.
Kind of hard to, you know.
Yeah, wait and see. If anything, I'm curious about it because again, you know, my sister, you know, she's such a big fan, and I thought, well, shit, I'll just get her one. She works from home, man. She just put that right on her desk or something. You know, I mean, like,
right.
She might like that. So, but yeah, it looks great, man. I can't wait to find out more on the 20. When is the 23rd? Next week,
Tuesday?
right?
Next
That's going to be
Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
That's when they.
Well, and that may actually be Monday for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I did a poll out there, guys. And guys, let me, you know, just asking, you know, how many of you are excited for this release? Because I know some of us here, you know, are a little bit on the, you know, older side. Now, you know, our connection to Harry Potter isn't there with a lot of it. So I'm real interested to see who will be, you know, who's interested in this and who will be picking up this. I'm not, like I said, I don't know that much about Harry Potter. I've been to the, you know, Diagon Alley. I watched the movies when they were like adults. So the first one, I had to go back all the way to the beginning to watch everything. But yeah, definitely ones I want to definitely go back and look at, for sure. But yeah, S-Beam, your thoughts on this figure. Is this something that you're going to be getting?
Negative. Nope. I never read the books. I enjoyed all the movies as they came out, but I don't think it resonated me enough to add it to the collection. Good movies though. I mean, good stories. But yeah, no interest here for Harry Potter figures.
Absolutely no. I can totally dig it. And last but not least, second brother. What do you think about this? I mean, because I know you don't. I've never seen you watch Harry Potter, even mention Harry Potter. So this pretty much, is this up your alley or not? Like, I'm not even digging the answer.
Bunch of whiny ass kids running around with wands getting on my damn
Spoken like a true Marine.
You know, when I see them running around, just make me want to get on top of a damn fire truck with a fire hose and just light all their asses up. I'm sorry to you know, to spoil the Harry Potter fans and like it's blasphemy what you're doing. How dare you? And I go down to the parks and I see them running around in their long socks and these robes and all this shit. And then my sick ass would be like, okay, who's going to film the porn movie after this? So, you know, that's my take on that.
Why you
shit.
gotta take it there, bro?
Oh my god!
Hey, somebody got
that's his.
Fuck,
I was gonna say something else, man. I was like, at least you don't fucking hate it for the wrong reasons. But I mean, I don't know what the fuck that's about either, man. So taking a fire hose to fucking children in robes, man. I love it. I love it, dude. I love it.
Oh, I love
Thank
it.
God, little macho ain't running around no damn wall.
I mean, I've seen people run around in the robes, in those hot ass robes, in like 98.8 degrees. In Florida.
Yeah, motherfuckers be doing that shit dressing up like Jedis and shit too.
That is true.
Yep, they do
That is
here.
true.
They do out here
That is
too.
true.
Funny because I went down to I was at Disney and Universal, and all of a sudden it was just like Jedi robes on one side, Harry Potter robes on the other side. And I'm sitting up there like, damn, let's get it in. Because I was like, Jedi whipped their asses. And it was just like, and I went on the ride. And I said, the ride was cool and everything. And I'm just sitting up there, like you said, they had the robes on. It was like 90 degrees. I'm sitting there like, all right, we're going down this ride, 90 degrees. I'm seeing all these jokers sweat. And I'm like, okay, we're going to have 6 heat strokes before we even get to the ride. I looked at the movies, they okay, but man, damn, I just don't get it. I just don't.
They're not for you. You know what I'm saying? So they're just not for you. I see the appeal. Personally, I do see the appeal. I think it's cool. And you're right. Like a lot of people, like we said, we got people dressing up as Jedis and shit, stormtrooper outfits and shit. Shit, second brother, you almost passed out in the damn Darth Vader outfit. You know?
Oh no. Younger, I was in that Vader suit all day long. Once I got over the age of 40, I was like, kids, take the pictures, get my ass out of this thing. Because the water would, like, I lose like 15 pounds of water weight in that thing every time I put it on. So if you're looking for some instant weight loss, go ahead and get your Vader costume. Jump in that. That'll get you right there real good. But I do that any day before you see my ass running around with long ass socks in a damn robe.
Oh my God. Hey, no shade to anybody that likes Harry Potter, okay?
No, all love Harry Potter. I mean, more power to him, but it ain't for me. And if you come to my house running around with some robes, let you know I got a nice water hose waiting on you.
Get off my lawn.
Second brother, tell us how you really feel. Definitely. Damn, I can't find it, Anthony. I was just looking for it. The last topic for the night I wanted to talk about, speaking of Disney and parks and everything like that, the Star Cruiser.
I had it up.
Yeah, go ahead, send that. Yeah, send that up, bro. Set that up.
All right.
And we had the Star Cruiser, which was like it was like the greatest experience. Mario, I know you know all about it.
I know of it, yeah.
Yeah, they shut it down.
Man.
Was closing because they didn't have enough. What was it? Because they didn't have enough interest, or it just cost.
Dude, it's fucking
multiple
extremely
factors.
over expensive and extremely generic. So it really is. They're not really capturing.
Over the bar.
No, the cruiser, man. It's like for the weekend, it's fucking $6,000. So
yeah, it went up. I thought it was like 4.
I thought it was 4.
No, it's 6, bro.
God damn.
So yeah. So it's no surprise.
And it wasn't a lot of bang for your buck. I heard it was like damn near. I knew somebody that actually went and did it, and they were horribly disappointed. They were pissed off for like months afterwards. It was like I just wasted a whole bunch of money to be in a damn parking lot.
Because that's what they were saying, right? It's $1,200 per person per day with family packages at $6,000 for the 2-day excursion, and it's just. It wasn't much, dude. And I mean, I know 2 people that went, and then I've watched videos on it, and you could say whatever you want with it, but I mean, they have like a Rey and Kylo situation, and then a lot of just kind of it doesn't really, for the experience, right? You're paying $6,000 for like a family, and yeah, so it was no surprise to me, dude. Like, how the fuck are you gonna charge a person $1,200 a day?
Exactly.
Especially in this in our current economy, even, right? Like, that's a lot of money to be able to sustain this, right? I mean, it's just not. And one could argue maybe if it was like full-fledged like OT or something, maybe, but even then I don't think it would last. That's really, really expensive. So
yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, so late September.
Want to give a shout out to oh my god, the Hawk Wars Collectibles, Hawk Wars Toys.
You got it.
Ray,
it's Hoth Collectibles. What's up, Ray?
What's up, Ray? What's up with you? Yes, and based on Disney Star Wars. Yeah, so like nothing for the OT guys. So I mean, like you said, Anthony, even if it was for like OT stuff. You got to give me bang for my buck. I mean, you got to throw in some lightsabers for me with that. I'm talking about the one that retractable one. I'm talking about
Yeah.
you got to really, you know, yeah. This is just not. This was.
Well,
Just
I think they actually did introduce, what was it? Like an exclusive lightsaber hilt that you can actually only get over there. You know, I forget who the character was, but that was sought after for a time. But I think now it's completely forgot about. But yeah, the pricing on this thing was just insane, and I think the initial reception wasn't really taken as well. It looked, the promise of it was amazing. I think some of the technology behind it is really, really cool. From what the stuff that I've seen is that it's really cool and immersive for the younger ones. It's cool that a lot of the cast members are actually interacting, you know, with a lot of the kids that are out there, you know. So for them, it's truly special. But damn, it's pricey, bro. 6,000, you know, for a family pack. That's it's hard to justify. But I mean, if for those that can swing it and enjoy the time, then sure, like why not? But I mean, for us, you know, for some of us here, I'm sure that's not really something that we're actually thinking about.
There was
yeah.
I kind of saw this coming because I forgot what it was called, but if you're watching anything in social media, whether it was on YouTube or like TikTok or any kind of like actual influencers,
Yeah.
I forgot what there's a term that they're using in the hashtag, and I forgot the name of it. But Disney gave out passes to like a ton of these like TikTok influencers, Instagram influencers
YouTubers
to try to,
like that too, yeah.
you know, really. And that's when I knew. That's when I knew.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, they're struggling hard on this.
Yep.
Which is unfortunate because I think you know, regardless of the story or you know chapters, if you will, within the IP of Star Wars, we all love Star Wars. This thing just didn't do it. And so, you know, I don't know what you know, the only problem with that is like, will they go back to a drawing board? Are they going to bulldoze this shit, or will they try to restructure it? And consider their demographic, man. I mean, that's a lot of money, dude.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
And you got to think about it, like you said, like in this economy, even going to Disney. Even for Disney, and Mario, I know you go a lot, and I know you can attest to this. Even going to Disney, even for Disney, that's a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like,
definitely.
Yeah.
But I don't see them actually scrapping this thing altogether. They've invested way too much money, but I do see them possibly reskinning it. There's no doubt that they can introduce the Mandalorian in here, because the Mando out here is huge. Right. I mean, he captures a following wherever him and Grogu are walking around. So if they can do something like that, hell, they can even do the original trilogy if they wanted to. Yeah. And that will bring like a lot more customers, interested customers based off of that. I think if they actually did a reskin, but we'll see what they end up doing. But I kind of find it difficult to see that they'll just scrap the whole thing entirely, just because of all the investments that were in there that they put in.
Can you imagine, bro? Like if they actually did what you're saying. There was that I don't think I can find it right now. There was that map, that markup. Is this it here? I don't think I found it. I don't know if you guys have seen that before. That original like Star Wars park plan that they were going to do that was like all OT. It was separated in different planets.
I remember that.
That was a concept tease, wasn't it? That had nothing to do with Disney. That was just like some fan art. I've seen that before.
Well, I remember
it's like Lucasfilm Land or some shit like that.
Yeah, at the time, remember Lucas was kind of throwing the idea around.
Yeah.
Of making a park. Remember, he was even going to do a Star Wars TV show, like in the early 2000s, like during the Clone Wars time. He was talking about doing a show. This, prior to the buyout, but. Can you like imagine? And you could throw in the sequels too, but have all the Star Wars, bro. Go to like the actual Cantina on Tatooine. Go to Jabba's. Go to Dagobah. Dude.
I mean, honestly, that's what I thought Galaxy's Edge was going to be. Honestly,
they would be printing money to this day.
Yeah, that's what I thought Galaxy's Edge was going to be. I like Galaxy's Edge. I like what it, but. yeah, I would rather them, show a little bit of that OT love. Definitely. I mean, you
Well,
get to
the
fly the
nice thing
Millennium
about
Falcon.
see, I haven't gone yet, dude. But I will say the nice thing probably with them at least having Galaxy's Edge is that everybody who likes Star Wars can still like go and hang out with other people that like Star Wars, like in
Right.
general, right?
Yeah, bro.
But bro, hand over fist if it was like Star Wars like World,
No.
But yeah,
There's actually a community out there that celebrates specific events. Life Day happened over there because of the fans, right? So the community actually gets together and does their own little thing. They'll do lightsaber meetups, photo ops over there at the Falcon, right? So the fan community really does help keep that park alive. Kind of makes things a little bit more, I guess, engaging amongst each other. Everyone sharing their same love and passion for Star Wars, regardless of how it's themed. But Disney is also they've also played with the ideas of sectioning off certain areas to where it's possible to have certain characters show up, in a certain area, right? We've seen it. They've done it with Boba Fett, Fennec Shan. They're doing it now with Mando and Grogu. So that land can still evolve, and the idea of the original trilogy is a possibility, but it's just how much Disney actually has invest currently, with that whole post sequel era. That's just where they're going with it, man. That's why we're starting to see the Jedi Academy film with Rey coming out as well. So no doubt they'll continue to pump more, into Galaxy's Edge based off of that timeline. It's just
I know it is what it is. It's just when you guys are talking about, this, what I don't know the name, but the Harry Potter world, right? That's like you go there and you're like, oh, this is all a Harry Party, right? Universal did the Nintendo Land, which I heard is dope as shit.
And I mean, into my Mafia, and Anthony, to your point, I'll tell you right now, I love, going in, I love Galaxy's Edge. I love the lightsabers. I love the Falcon and all that there. But comparing it to Harry Potter and Dagon Alley, there's no comparison. When you're in Dagon Alley, I mean, it's like you walked on the set of a Harry Potter movie.
I think it was out here. It might be in Florida. I guess there's a train that picks you up somewhere and then it just takes you off into that. That is so dope, man.
We need that outside of the. I mean, now don't get me wrong. When I went to Galaxy's Edge, when I got on the Millennium Falcon, I was like, "Oh shit, I'm in the Millennium Falcon."
Did you fly it?
I got to fly it.
Bro, dude, don't tell me that wasn't like 6 to midnight instantly, bro.
Oh, it was great.
And then if you get to hit that lightspeed lever and just watch it go to lights, dude.
Well, here it is. I had kids flying it and they crashed the fucking thing. We were operators. I was pissed. I was like, these little bastards. Never mind. Like they crashed.
When we went with Lael, we had like Toya and RM fly it. It was so much fun, dude. All of us together doing that in that cockpit.
Man, I know that was
so. When you have all your buds, together like that, it's such a different experience. It's so much more fun.
Yeah. I know that had to be great, man. That had to be awesome.
No, it was, bro. It was everything. Just the experience, just being there. Like, I mean, everybody has their own unique experience. With them shutting this down, there's some things that will definitely be retooled. I mean, that's an investment that you're just not going to just scrap, just because they can change a lot of things, especially with Ahsoka coming up in August. Depending on how that works out, they could do some retooling and something completely different. So I have faith that they'll pull something off. It's just, right now. But I will say that what they have to do, number one, is those prices. They're going to have to kind of drop those prices, man, because people you can't expect people to basically enjoy that and then also want to go to Disneyland at the same, you know what I mean? Because it's right. Way too much, bro. Like, it's like they're gonna have to kind of cut costs, somewhere. And I think that, look, you got enough money that you can do so. I think they invested a lot in this, thinking that it was going to be an attraction. I remember, at Celebration, and you remember Mario Celebration in Anaheim. They had a whole section where people were trying to recruit individuals to go. And they were all for it until they found out those prices, and then they gave them back the brochure. You know what I mean? Because it's too much. So I don't know. I just think that they kind of they shot to the stars too much, bro. Like they needed to kind of really, really think about this, you know, and retool because, you know, I think I'm just in a space where I'm just tired of hearing like these, you know, stories about where Star Wars is, and you know, people it's just like always a tragic story about what's happening. I'm like, oh, come on, man, it's not what I remember. It's not what I want, you know, for this legacy, especially for Lucas's legacy. So I'm hoping that something like this they'll retool, they'll redo, and we might get something beautiful out of it, bro. Because I mean, I want to take Cam. You know, I definitely want to take Cam. Cam ain't been there. I want to experience it, bro.
You know, I haven't.
Once
He's gonna
Cam
make it
goes,
his life goal to convert you. You know that.
You're right.
You will be a Star
Yeah,
Wars
babe.
fan.
Yeah, I'm going to Galaxy's Edge with Leo. Yeah, no, it's cool. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Like, we'll see how that goes.
Right. Wanted to give a shout out to Docinator in the house. What's up, with you,
dude?
Doc? What's up, Doc? Definitely. Well, guys, I mean, shit, that's it for tonight, man. I'm all out. I am all out, man. Before we leave, guys, Joel, definitely. Once again, thank you so much for joining us, bro. Definitely. What you got going on?
Thank you for having me. I just dropped yesterday the review for American Psycho. The
nice.
iconic
Hell
Studios
yeah.
one.
Nice, bro.
It's a good one. It's a good one, and I'm waiting to receive probably tomorrow or after tomorrow the 1/6 scale Spawn, but this the
Oh shit,
the right size one, not the
Really?
the one that we got before. Yeah, it's the one made by, I think it's Flashpoint, that comes with a diorama with fire with the skeletons. Looks really good.
Oh shit.
I'm
gotta
expecting
get
to
that.
receive probably today or tomorrow, and I'm also waiting for Rogue from So Toys. I already paid my invoice like 2 weeks ago, and I don't know where's that. Yeah, but thank you for having me, and it was great to. It was short time, but it was great to stream with you all, and I hope next time I have more time.
Absolutely, definitely, bro. Anytime you want to join in, just jump in, bro. Absolutely. You know, you part of the family, so definitely, man. And I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that Spawn because I forgot about that. Definitely, and that Rogue, definitely. I know a lot of us got those, got those invoices for Rogue, man. That was going to be another thing I forgot to write that down. I'm supposed to talk about that, but next week, especially when people start getting it in hand. But once again, Joel, thank you so much for being here, bro. I totally appreciate it. And once again, congrats on that 6K big number. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely.
Yeah, dude. Congrats, bro. Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. 1/6thScaleMan. Hardest working man on YouTube. What you got going on, brother?
Oh, thanks for having me, bro. What do we got? We got Figure Flex Friday tomorrow. We got Uncivilized on Mario's channel tonight, so definitely can't wait for that. It's going to be an interesting conversation. We got Collectors Lounge on Monday. I'm thinking about doing like a really quick shot display, or not a display tour, but just me putting together this Avengers display, because I'm adding snow, I'm just creating my own diorama and just doing different things. So I might do something like that. And let me see what else. Yeah, comic book talk with friends on Monday. And full rotation, man. A couple of things that are actually going around, and just trying to get everything shifted and moved around. So yeah, I should have Yelena next week.
Nice.
So definitely can't wait to get that piece. I'm gonna probably add that to the shelf as well. I'm gonna do something unique. I'm gonna create my own Avengers team outside of the movie IP, and it still will have Black Widow because I'm still doing it. She's not dead in my eyes, so I'm just gonna actually do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna have some fun.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you so much. And once again, man, amazing job on that Batman Joker display. That shit is fire. You took it to another level with that. That looks amazing.
Dude, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was
really
man.
It was.
And I don't even like those movies.
It was,
but it was badass. I was like, all right, I see what you're doing. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was a bitch putting this shit together though, because of you have to measure the plexi to make sure that it fits inside and it slides in right. You got to measure the plexi because there's a piece that goes on the side. I just didn't put it there yet, but we did that. And again, Toya was the one who gave me the idea. She was like, why don't you just have a friend of friend of my enemy is my friend type of scenario where Batman has the Joker, sort of like a Silence of the Lamb type of situation where he's helping him solve crimes. So, you know what I mean? She just told me to do that. She flared the cards around in there. She's like, if you got the cards, just flare them around. She's like, you should take one of the cards, put blood on the glass and slap it on there. So I was like, oh, that'd be dope. Oh. So I'm still retooling some things and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I was definitely happy with it. It was therapy. It was therapeutic doing it all last weekend. So I had some fun.
Definitely, man. Like I said, once again, it looks good. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to the 1/6thScaleMan, definitely. Appreciate and also coming up right after this, we got Leo and my boy Mario. Of course, all of you guys going to be doing a great show tonight on Scoundrels coming up right after this. Going to be amazing. Make sure you guys check that out. Anthony, what you got going on, brother?
Well, first of all, let me just drop this link for Mario in the chat, man. Let's get him to 1,000. Man, he's almost at 900. What's going on?
Hell yes.
I don't know what.
Whoa. Hello. I'm not here.
Bro, I'm so tired, bro. I was like, is something are they finally coming to take me away? I'm like, please take me to your leader. Fuck.
Take me to your leader.
I don't know, man. Saturday night show.
Yep.
We did a morning this morning and Tuesday, and anyway, I got nothing, man. Yeah, come check out if you haven't already. Yeah, it'll be fun. Saturday night, it'll be cool. Lael, are you still coming Saturday? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Cool. I can't remember, but I just got roped in now, so
Well, no, at any time. I didn't. I remember Tuesday you were like, yeah, and I'm good for Saturday. I thought so. I was like,
yeah, I don't think. You know what? The thing is, because if I'm in on Saturday, that means I ain't out spending no damn money. So yeah, I'll be there, bro. I'm good.
Okay, cool, man.
I feel you.
Badass. So then it should be myself, you, Mario, and Jay Saturday night, 6 p.m. Pacific. So hell yeah, man. That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Definitely. Once again, brother, thank you so much for being here. Absolutely appreciate it, bro. Absolutely. Mario, what's going on with you, man? What you got going on?
Well, it's always a blast to be here, man, amongst, all my friends and family here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, like y'all talked about, we got Scoundrels coming up. We're gonna be got an interesting main topic, man. Amongst other things. The what we talked about earlier with the Galactic Star Cruiser shutting down. That was one of the things we're definitely gonna discuss. So stay tuned for that in about another 20 minutes or so, on my channel. My interview with my big brother Thor over there at DCX, man, they just aired it a little while ago. So y'all gonna make sure to check that out as well, man. So that was a fun discussion, man. It's called Just Asking for a Friend. So always enjoy, hanging out with my man over there. Friday night LWO coming up. I think that'll be on 1/6 channel. So it's always fun hanging out, with all my hooligan brethren, see what else we can get into. I'm sure, Joao's going to have a hell of a show as always. So that'll be fun. And then tomorrow as well, I think 8:30 Eastern, be on with Miguel, doing Collectors Assembled as always. So that's always fun as well. So yeah, I'm everywhere, bro. It's gonna be a busy couple days, man. But thanks for having me on tonight, man. I truly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Where's that fist bump, bro? I was fist bumping you the whole time.
My bad.
Bam, like right there. Boom. Like you're doing it right, man.
There we go. There we go. There it is.
We gotta have some fun with it too, right? I mean,
yeah.
Absolutely. Once again, Mario, thank you so much for being here, brother. Always appreciate it, bro. Always. Yes, Killer Cam, what you got going on, bro? Good to have you here. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute.
It's been a while, man. Thank you for having me as always, man. It's always great to get on here and talk shop with you guys. So next week I'll actually be doing a spoiler-free review for The Flash as well as Across the Spider-Verse. So if you guys want to check that out on my channel, then it'll also be featured on Big Gold Belt Media's channel as well. And then of course this Sunday I'll actually be on Collector's Lounge with Leo. But yeah, man, busy week coming up. And matter of fact, I'll be doing a review in 2 weeks for my very first Star Wars figure, not mine.
What?
Everybody calm down. I didn't buy it.
I was like, what?
My friend bought it. He bought the Luke Skywalker from The Mandalorian. So I'm going to review that figure. He was like, yo, you can see it. And this actually might start my addiction. And then me and Lil will be at Galaxy's Edge next weekend. So we'll see how it goes.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you though, on some real shit, that figure's amazing, bro.
Is it? Yeah. I'm excited to get in the hand. So
I didn't realize how dope it was until I got it in hand and I posed it a certain way. I'm like, wow, yeah, it's unique. It's that head sculpt is incredible, bro. It is.
It really is. It really is. It is a damn good figure. And Cam, man, that's your gateway drug, bro. I'm telling you, once you open that figure, you look at it, you be like, yeah, I'm in. Definitely. Thank you so much for being here, brother. Totally appreciate it. Absolutely. Beam. What's up with you, brother? How you doing, man? What you got going
on? Firstly, thank you for having me. I appreciate it very much. It's always an honor and privilege to share the room with you guys. I'm mostly in the chat due to work, but it's awesome to be sharing the room with you guys. So what we got coming up is Mondays. We're live with Collector's Figure. I got my crew over there. We just talk about pretty much upcoming stuff, pop culture, whatever passes, through our minds at the time. And we ranked the 80s action heroes this past Monday, and we'll probably do ranking the 90s action heroes on Monday. So come check us out there. Working on some stop motion, and then that's about it. I don't have a whole lot of figures coming in right now, but I'm still waiting on stuff. So no reviews or showcase videos at the moment, but more content will come soon with the stop motion.
Absolutely, brother. Cannot wait for that. And love your stop motion work, bro. That is dope. That's dope.
Yes,
Definitely. Can't wait. Definitely. Thank you for being here. I know it's been a while, brother. I'm glad we were able to make that work. So absolutely. Thank you so much. And last but not least, I got something I gotta tell at the end, but we'll get to that. But second brother, what you got going on, bro? Can't hear you. I knew he was gonna do it.
I ain't got nothing going on, but got to worry about these little Harry Potter fans probably gonna be in front of my house with their lawn.
I knew you were gonna say it. I knew it.
Get that hose ready, man.
With the hose.
Shit, I got hoses, paintballs, and tasers. So
oh my.
You can play around and
run, Potterheads, run.
Fuck around and find out, huh?
Because I know I'm probably gonna have a couple of wands and little robes running around. Harry Potter. No, I don't hate Harry Potter. It's just kids running around with robes getting on my nerves. That's it. But besides that, man, thanks for having me. I love being around all my brothers here, brothers and sisters out there. Like I said before, this is my safe place of being around collectors and just talking about the things that we love. It was a time that we didn't have all this, and now we do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want to give a special shout out to Jay's V-neck because
oh wow, what?
You had to be there.
Please elaborate.
Yeah, Jay's V-neck, bro. Like I think it was like this. It was a highlight of last night's show. Jay's V-neck and body sweat. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to give a shout out.
Glistening glitter.
That sounds like a nice. That sounds like a nice. That needs to be like. That sounds like a nice cologne set right there.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a segment, bro. The
Yeah.
V-neck.
It was a segment.
It was funny.
It was a couple. It was a couple segments.
Wow.
All right, so I got something going on. All right, so next week's best of the best. We don't know what's coming out, what we're talking about, but I know next week we'll be starting at 7:30. We're starting at 7:30 because we got a big giveaway that we're doing. We're giving away 2 Hot Toys figures. That's right, 2.
Sign
Hold
me
on,
up.
hold on. Did I hear that right? You said 2?
We're giving away 2 Hot Toys figures next week.
Yo.
Yes. So definitely we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be starting at 7:30 next week. So make sure you stick around for best of the best. And we're gonna be having a big giveaway. Throughout the week, I'll tell you what you're gonna need to do to win in preparation for that giveaway. But we'll definitely have something for you. Definitely. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be a big show next week. So make sure y'all stick around for that. I'm on my way to 3K. We getting there. We are getting there. We are all slowly but surely, but we getting there. So definitely we'll be there. What I got going on? I'll be on Mafias this week. Everything. If we get something tonight, which I doubt, because they gave us a boatload today, I'll be shocked if they give us something tonight between tomorrow. But if they give us something tomorrow, you'll see me in the morning, bright and early. So, but once again, guys, thank you all for being in. Everybody that stuck with us tonight, thank you all for being here and giving us your time, because there's no us without you. I know we say that, and I know it's kind of a thing that everybody says, but we really mean that shit. It is no us without you guys. You guys make this happen. You're the reason why we do this. So thank you so much for your time and just for being here and watching tonight. We'll see you next week. Guys, have a good one. And like that, my friends, we are out. See you next time. Peace.